Hi friends, welcome to Spiritual Motivation and welcome to the second episode of Life History of Swami Vivekananda. The first meeting between Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Swami Vivekananda. Narendranath Gupta had a common friend by name Surendra. There was a spiritual festival that has been planned in the house of Surendra in Kolkata. Surendra was a highly devotee to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, and Surendra had lot of contacts with all the monks and saints in Kolkata during that time. Surendra has invited Narendranath Datta and his friend Ramachandra to the spiritual festival. So the spiritual festival has happened in the house of Surendra, and along with Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, many saints and monks have presented for the spiritual festival, and they have gathered together, discuss about the spirituality and to sing certain spiritual songs as well. There was a spiritual singer whom Surendra has invited to sing the songs in the spiritual festival. But unfortunately, the singer was unable to attend the spiritual festival to sing the songs, and due to which Surendra has asked Narendranath Datta to sing songs, because Surendra knew that Narendranath Datta has learned Indian traditional classical music. So that is the reason he has asked Narendra to sing songs. In that spiritual festival, Narendranath Datta has sung beautiful songs which has impressed all the guests along with Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa in fact was mesmerized after listening to the singing of Narendranath Datta. Ramakrishna has invited Narendra to Dakshineshwar to meet him in his ashram. This is the first meeting between Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Narendranath. After Ramakrishna Paramahamsa inviting Narendra to Dakshineshwar, 6 months has been passed. Narendra's friend Ramachandra has reminded Narendra about the invitation from Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, and Ramachandra took Narendra to Dakshineshwar along with him to meet Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. This is the second meeting between Narendra and Ramakrishna. The moment Narendra confronts Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, suddenly Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has become very emotional and he started crying so loudly. He went and hugged Narendra so tightly, and he has asked, "Why have you taken so long to come and meet me? I have been waiting from past 6 months, Mr. Narendra, to meet you. Why have you taken so long time?" Ramakrishna started crying loudly and asked this question. And Ramakrishna has asked to Narendra to sing the song once again, which he has sung in the spiritual festival in the house of Surendra. Now, Narendranath Datta started singing the song once again for Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. After listening to the song, Ramakrishna has become emotional again and he started crying so loudly again. And Ramakrishna took Narendra to a room inside nearby to speak to him personally. Ramakrishna and Narendra entered into the nearest room, and Ramakrishna has locked the door and they started speaking with each other like this. Now Narendra has asked a question to Ramakrishna about the God. Narendra asked him about whether the God exists, or whether Ramakrishna has seen the God, or whether Ramakrishna has spoken to the God. Now Ramakrishna replied stating that yes, the God truly exists. The universal cosmic energy truly exists. And Ramakrishna said that yes, he has seen the God, how he is seeing Narendra at this moment. And Ramakrishna said, yes, I have spoken to the God in the way how I am speaking to you now, same way I have even spoken to the God. This was really mesmerizing to Narendra. Narendra was listening to these kind of words, or he got to meet the person first time who has got to see the God, who has got to spoken to the God. This was something really new to Narendra, and he was completely taken aback by the words of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. And not only that, then Narendra has asked another question to Ramakrishna. If the God is visible to you, if the God really exists, why the God is not visible to everyone, to all other human beings? Why the God is not visible? Why is he visible only to you? Then Ramakrishna gave a beautiful answer, my friends. Please understand. Ramakrishna immediately say that all the people in this world are worldly people. They approach the God for a cause. They go to temple and they pray the God for getting something in return. Instead, if someone prays the God, if someone cries in front of the God, if someone really want to see the God truly and sincerely, definitely God is visible to them, not one or the other day. If not immediately, after a few years, God is definitely visible to them. Narendra very much convinced about the explanation that Ramakrishna has given. They ended the conversation, and Narendra came out of the room and he started moving to his home with a doubt-mindedness still about the God. But first time he met someone, Narendra met someone who has seen the God, who has spoken to the God, who has given the correct explanation about the God which he was seeking from his childhood. Now, let's understand the third meeting between Narendra and Ramakrishna. Now, after some time, Narendra went to Dakshineshwar to meet Ramakrishna Paramahamsa third time to get more knowledge and more divinity regarding spirituality. Narendra confronted Ramakrishna Paramahamsa third time. Then Ramakrishna took Narendra into the nearest room again, and he has locked the door, and they started conversing with each other. They started talking with each other. Immediately Narendra started asking some questions to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. The moment Narendra started asking questions, start opening his mouth, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa took his right foot. He has placed his right foot right on the chest of Narendranath Datta. The moment Ramakrishna placed his right foot on the chest of Narendra, suddenly Narendra has no talks. His mouth stopped asking questions, and suddenly Narendra started feeling unconscious slowly. Then Narendra started shouting to Paramahamsa, "What are you doing? I have my parents at home. I have my siblings at home. What are you doing to me? Don't do anything to me." Narendra started screaming loudly. After some time, Narendra fell unconscious completely. For about 3 hours continuously, Narendra was in unconsciousness, and he was in the deepest state of samadhi. In his samadhi state, he has seen something which he has never ever seen before in his life. Friends, let me put you before what Narendra has seen exactly in the state of samadhi. Samadhi means it's a combination of two words. Sama plus adhi is equals to samadhi. Sama means equal. Adhi means God. Samadhi means it is a state of mind to you. When you enter into the samadhi state, you get immersed with the universal cosmic energy. Samadhi equal to the God. You are on par with the God in samadhi state. You are with the God in samadhi state. You are immersed with the God in samadhi state. That is the reason, my friends, in Patanjali Yoga Sutras, there is one Yoga Sutra which I will put you before now regarding samadhi. In Yoga Sutras, Patanjali Maharshi says, Samadhi Siddhir Ishvara Pranidhanat means Samadhi Siddhir Ishvara Pranidhanat means when you attain Samadhi, Samadhi Siddhi means when you attain Samadhi state, Ishvara Pranidhanat means you are with the God, you are in front of the God. So, in this Samadhi state, when Ramakrishna touches his right foot on the chest of Narendra, Narendra has entered into the deepest state of Samadhi and he has seen the universal cosmic energy which everyone is calling as God. Everyone is calling as Shiva, Krishna, Narayana, Ram, Hanuma, Goddess Kali, Parvati, etc. So all these are the forms of universal cosmic energy. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has shown in the state of Samadhi to Narendra the universal cosmic energy which is not visible to a normal human being. You can't see the universal cosmic energy with normal eyes. You need Divya Chakshu to see universal cosmic energy. That is the reason even in Bhagavad Gita, when Lord Krishna is teaching Bhagavad Gita, even Arjun was unable to see Lord Krishna. Then Lord Krishna has presented Divya Chakshu at the time of teaching Bhagavad Gita. Due to the Divya Chakshu only, Arjun was able to see Krishna as a universal cosmic energy. Same way, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has shown to Narendra the universal cosmic energy by taking him into the deepest state of Samadhi just by touch on his chest with his feet, my friends. So what Ramakrishna did, he has taken him, he has presented him, he has introduced him to the universal cosmic energy. After 3 hours, suddenly Narendra woke up with a relaxed mind, with a divine mindedness. After that, Narendra has no words to speak for few days. He went back to his home with his state of mind of emerging with the divinity. What happened next? We will understand in the upcoming episode. Keep following my series. Thank you. Namaste.